7 Simple Tips for Business Success Online. 1. Determine who your ideal client is and get to know them really, really well. Until you know who your ideal client is, you are going to really struggle in business. You need to be able to talk their language, using their words to describe their situation, as if you were sitting in a pub, sharing a pint. Point 2. Work out what they want, rather than what they need. You need to do some keyword research here, because I guarantee you will be surprised. You need to imagine your ideal customer sitting in front of their computer, on a Friday night, glass of wine in hand. He had previously chosen a domain name which he thought would speak to his target market. He works with high-level executives who were either looking for a new position, or had been made redundant and were looking for their next position. First up, his site was going to be a commercial site, and therefore the .info domain he had chosen was inappropriate for his site. He really needed a .com and the .company UK. We checked out the word executive, and it turns out the actual phrases that over 27,000 of his potential future customers are typing into Google are executive jobs, senior executive and executive search. That's over 27,000 searches each month on Google UK alone, on each of those phases. They want to check you out first. So you need to make an impact with your headline, your strapline, and the friendliness of your site. Your first most wanted action is for your potential future customer to give you their name and email, along with permission to contact them again in the future. For this to work, you need a great free gift. This can be anything you like, and you should test different offerings for effectiveness. You could give away a free report, a how-to video, an audio interview with a perceived expert, and all of these can be created quickly and for free. Most of the time, you can write your own report, or outsource the job to someone on Elance or Odesk. You can interview an expert on Skype from anywhere in the world, and use the Pamela recording software that comes with Skype. Edit this interview on Windows Movie Maker or iMovie, and upload it to YouTube so that you can then embed it on a thank you page on your website. You could get that transcribed for as little as 80p per minute to create a report to give away with the audio or video interview. You could create a how-to video with Camtasia software or Jing. Point 4. Work out what you are going to sell them first and what you are going to charge them for it. This is really getting into the nitty-gritty of where most businesses go wrong. The page that sells the most products the most profitably is the winner. In an ideal world, you will eventually end up with a whole array of lead products, just like you could have different branches of a retail chain, but each lead product will have their own sales website, attracting just one kind of ideal customer and selling just one thing to the customer visiting at the time. Point 5. Work out how you are going to convince them to buy it. This is where you need to step into the shoes of your ideal customer again. Brainstorm a list of reasons why your customer would not buy your product and then get a couple of other people to play too. When you have that list, work out what would most effectively resolve their objections. You have letters from happy customers you could reproduce on your page? What would complement the original product in some way, or lead on from it and enhance the customer's enjoyment of the original product? Ideally, you would work out an entire product funnel and concentrate on moving as many people as possible through that funnel, one product at a time. Don't confuse them by bombarding them with offers, just offer the next product in the funnel and concentrate on getting as many people in the front end as possible. It apparently costs 6 times as much to acquire a new customer, so it makes sense to create loyal happy customers and sell them more stuff. Each product should be roughly 10 times the investment of the previous one, so you could move from a $17.95 product to a $179.50 product to a $1,795 product to $17,950 over the year, or $1,495 per month, for example. Point 7. Keep your overheads very low and your cash management very tight. You may have noticed that the previous 6 tips are all about your customer, marketing, and products. That is because this is where most new businesses go totally wrong. However, when I asked my bank manager once, just after I'd bought my £500,000 hotel, no money down, what it was that I needed to know, that I didn't know, in order to succeed in business, and after he'd rather wittily answered, "Well, Nicola, I don't know what you don't know," he said, "I've seen more profitable businesses go bust from lack of cash flow management than anything else, so my final tip is about that. Get some lessons about how to use Excel if you can't already, and forget all the fancy accounting packages on the market. Let your accountant use those. You need a simple, powerful tool to manage your money, and Excel is perfect for the job and cheap. Create an 18-month cash flow forecast that has weeks rather than months on it, and add in all your expected income and expenditure on the week it happens, not the month. Reconcile that cash flow forecast to your bank account each week. Bold the stuff that happened. Move the stuff that didn't and work out when it's likely to happen. Create another worksheet with the same entries down the side, and use that to add up automatically all the entries for 1 month in one category. As you amend the cash flow, your summary sheet should automatically update itself. This is a rough but effective form of management accounts and will enable you to keep your finger on the pulse of your business at all times. Updated weekly. Add in lines to calculate VAT received and payable, and due to the VAT office. Add in other lines for tax provision, based on profit from the previous month. Add in other lines for your drawings, taken out of profit and after your tax provision is removed. Then see if your business can support you. If not, it's back to tip 1, your market and your ideal customer, and what you are going to sell them first. I hope this article helps you to succeed online. It's a great way to earn a living, but it is a business and must be treated as such. You can succeed if you decide to become the best online business person you can be, and there are lots of great websites that can help you do that.